Good afternoon, you guys. It is Wednesday, September the 1st, the first month in September. And I have a late one today. I had a first one, but it was a little discrepancy, but we got it figured out. So she went ahead and canceled. Cause yeah, y'all. I'm gonna speak on it a little bit of what happened. So for anyone who's aspiring to be a hairstylist, who are also people who are business owners, or however, you gotta know your worth, and you gotta be, smart about your business, because it's your livelihood. Hopefully, or you're aspiring it to be your livelihood, to where that's the only thing that you depend on. So I had a little incident where I had a client that booked me, and I didn't realize it till the last minute that it didn't dawn on me till literally like the day before the client was due to come the next day, which is today. It hit me. I'm like, man, this name sounds familiar. So I try to every now and then, every year, if I'm still behind the chair. I give y'all my thoughts on being behind the chair in the future. But yeah, each year I'm gonna do a purge on my style sheet, because some people come to you once every now and then, or some of them, they might not be a good fit for you, or however, whatever it may be. I do a purge, so if they try to book in the future, and you won't have no issues or anything. So anyway, the client had familiar to me, and I was like, this name sound familiar. So I hit up my fiance, and I said, do you know this person? Because I knew the person through him. And he said, yeah. So he sent me the picture. I said, yeah, that's the person. So the person booked me before. I've done her hair twice before. So how StoryTime has set up, you can pay by card or however. It's a good setup. So she had a card, because you can't book without putting card information in. And that's for our safety as well. So people won't, basically die to dash like the restaurants or whatever. Or it secures their spot, and we won't have like a no-show or however. The client booked, and the client left that day. And this, mind you, y'all, this was back in early 2020. Back in by April. I think it was April. I don't think it was April. It was early, because I know it was right before the pandemic, like when we had to shut down, I think. However, I got the dates, but anyway. So yeah, she booked me. I did her hair, turned out beautifully, and she left. StoryTime that's when they first really started doing this new thing, where it was a new thing where they put on there, because StoryTime continuously updates, and I like it because they're looking out for us and new ways of bettering our business. But in this situation, they had implemented a new thing of auto pay. So the clients, it's their responsibility to read our website and see our policies, everything. So when you're booking, it gives you the option to do auto pay. Auto pay is literally what it says. It's gonna automatically do the payment once the time has been completed on your appointment. But also, it actually gives an hour after, gives an little hour give before it actually takes the payment out, that I can think of. I know it's like a little extra time it gives, So this was at the beginning. So right now, I do things differently with auto pay. But it's still a little glitches, but yeah. But at the end of the day, it's the client's responsibility to once they select auto pay, or make sure they're reading, because you're basically paying for, this is a service that you're paying for. So you need to make sure you're reading everything, just like you would any other business site like Amazon, etc. So the client left. Once it was time for the payment to be pulled, it declined. And I'm like, are you serious? So the StoryTime also has an option of you putting your contact information. And some people don't put their contact information on there, I guess, so we won't, so they won't be spammed or something, I don't know, in their on their phones or anything. But you also can give an option to not receive notifications. You can give that option, but still put your number on. So I don't know why when people don't put their numbers on the site, I don't know why they do that. But I encourage clients to put their number, their contact information on there, just in case something happens. Just in case, if I can't make it to the appointment, if I have an emergency, or if they book wrong or something, anything can happen. So I need some form of communication, because some people will put their email on there, but people don't look at their email. People don't look at their email when they need to. So I didn't have no number. The number wasn't saved in my phone or anything. I didn't have any information, because mind you, I have multiple clients. So within those time durations, I have a lot of people the numbers that went through my phone. So the numbers are not saved. So I don't know. It's basically a business. You get multiple clients that book you in a week or however. So it's continuous traffic coming my way. So I didn't have any way to contact her. So, that happened. This situation kind of happened to me twice. And I just counted it as a loss. I was like, cool, and I thought StoryTime blocked it, because they give you the option. Do you still want to, if this person didn't, info didn't come through, you can block them or whatever. I don't remember, it's been so long ago. But she booked, and at the end, I'm glad I saw it, because how I roll, I'm very understanding, and I'm very respectable. I make sure I keep my customer service right, because I have to. This is my business. This is my name on the line. So I just counted it as a loss. So when I realized, I was like, that's the lady that didn't pay, because so this is like a year later now, like almost 2 years later, and I see her booking or whatever. So instantly, when I figured out who it was, and that's how I am. I'm not finna be fake. When it comes to my business, I'm upfront. You can like it or not, and that's understandable. If I'm not the person for you, that's perfectly understandable. And it ain't no hard feelings. So yeah. So instantly, once I figured it out, I said, okay, this is the lady. So I instantly let her know. I was like, hey, due to a previous non-payment on your end, I'm unable to service you. So it was like, she was letting me know, like, hey, previous, that's why, StoryTime, I can't trust them too much, because she had an incident with another stylist and it double charged her. And I think the reason why I double charged, because people have to read. They don't be seeing their auto pay. So if you come to a stylist, it's your responsibility to make sure, if you pay in cash, because 9 times out of 10, chunk of the time when that be happening, people be paying in cash, and they don't let the stylist know that, hey, I'm on auto pay. Is it possible if I can pay in cash? Or say, hey, I'm on auto pay. I would like to pay in cash today. So once you tell us that, we instantly know, okay, let's go on our style sheet and take that auto pay off their account. Because when we're working, we're not on our phones, we're not looking at the style sheet or anything. So the style sheet is doing its job. It's our receptionist. We're not doing that. So if we go off the grain of the online site, which is doing cash, it's not going to know that we're doing it. So it's still assuming that this person is going to be making their payment. So anywho, so yeah, so it was no hard feelings on both ends. I she understood, and with me, I make sure I have my receipts before I come to anybody about something. So, cause I said, man, I know I wasn't tripping. I found it. I found the receipt. I said, when she said she didn't trust Darcy, I sent her the screenshot of proof that you didn't make your payment. So, she said, it must have been this or must have been that. So that was understandable. She said, why I didn't contact? I said, hey, because you don't have any form of contact on Stylesy to contact you on your phone, and and plus your number is not saved in my phone, and I don't save clients' numbers in my phone because there is on the Stylesy, and that's on my business number. I don't need to, because clients come and go. She's not especially because too, also she wasn't a consistent client. So especially if you're not a consistent client, it's not getting saved in my phone. It's just like a walk-in service, like you come, you go. So yeah. So she say, she put the info. She said she said she had no problem with with paying for the previous service that she didn't pay for, and I appreciated her for that. So because I said, in order for me to service you, you have to make your previous balance. You have to pay your previous balance in order for me to service you. So she went ahead and decided to cancel her appointment for today. I could have, on the policy, I could have charged her, because in situations like that, my policy says if it's a cancellation 24 hours, if it's not within 24 hours, you will be charged a certain percentage. But because of the situation, I wasn't tripping. So I understood the genuineness, and I just counted it as a loss. So even though that, by her counseling, somebody else could have had this slack, but I wasn't, I didn't trip because of the situation. And people can mean no harm, it could be no ill will, but at the end of the day, you guys, you have to be loyal to your business. You have to be, no matter what. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's somebody that you know. I don't care if it's family. I don't care. If this is how you survive, this is the way you pay your bills, this is how you eat, this is how you take care of your kids, you have to take your business serious. And it's gonna hurt sometimes. It's gonna be a tough pill to swallow, but you gotta stick to your rules and guidelines, because you gonna feel mad or bad or feel bitter at the end of the day, and that person gonna chill like ain't nothing going on. They not gonna, because it's not their business, it's yours. So I just wanted to let y'all know that was basically a story time. It was crazy, but I stuck to it. I said, if a person haven't made a payment, nah, I'm not finna do your head. You basically got a free hairstyle. So I'm just, I'm thankful that she owned up to it, and made the payment. She didn't have to, but she chose to. And that's that's respect in my book. But anywho, I'm headed to work. I got a 4:30, and after this lady, I don't have anybody else, and me and dude, we're gonna be headed to Atlanta like 2 something in the morning. So we'll be up pretty early on the road headed to Atlanta. So you know I'm taking y'all with me on the way there. So, and y'all too, I just got some good news again. So I'm so happy. I pray that it follows through. I know God got me. Whatever it is for me, it's for me. But I will be letting y'all know details on that in the near future. But yeah, I just got a nice phone call today, and I pray that it follows through. All right, y'all.